This is an Ellis Mowers and More product review. Interested in buying this product? The link is in the description below. Have a product inquiry or a home, garden, or automotive product or tool to review? Email me, ellis@ellismowers.com, or reach out on Instagram and Facebook at Ellis Mowers and More. And as always, like and subscribe for more product reviews and small engine content. On today's product review, we're going to look at this product from Mucar. This is their AI-assisted bidirectional scan tool. It's their 892BT full system, again, bidirectional OBD2 scanner, which means that it can talk to the car as opposed to just reading code from the vehicle, which is great for like programming things and things along those lines. It's got an 8-inch HD display. It's got online services and remote assistance, and can support a wide range of communication protocols, compatible with over 100 car brands and over 100,000 vehicle models, and it supports comprehensive functions including ECU coding and maintenance features, and much, much more. We've got the case here. We'll open the case up, see what everything looks like inside. I haven't even opened it up yet, so we'll see what we've got here. A little pad, and here's your scan tool with all the accessories inside it, an Ethernet cable you can plug into it. The scan tool itself. There we go. It's powered by its own thing. You plug the OBD into the back, and it's very, very nice. So, this is your wireless OBD plug that you plug into your vehicle. So that's very good. It's powering up. You got all your accessories, like I said, here, so that you can plug it into the wall to charge. You've got a USB, USB-C here, and a place for everything. So that's very, very nice. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get everything set up here on the tablet, and I'll get everything set up, programmed, and we'll be in good shape here in just a second. We'll take it out to one of my vehicles and give it a try. Here's the home screen. All I had to do was turn it on and press OK or press start, and we're ready to go. So that's very, very nice. Let's take it out, see what all it can do next. Alright guys, so we are here in my 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan. I can already tell you I really like this scan tool. It's fast. It doesn't require an account, a yearly subscription, or anything like that mess. It's everything that you need without the subscriptions that you don't, so which is good. So I've done a quick system scan. It was super easy to wirelessly connect and auto connect to all of this. Very fast, so much I don't even think I had to show you how to do it. But I've got some codes and stuff. A lot of them are related to battery voltage, but I do have a few others. So you have low beam control circuit high. So that is because I have LED headlights in this. That's why that's there. We got a bunch of battery voltage. We got a couple of tire pressure monitor systems, which I'm not terribly concerned about because I just keep an eye on them myself, and also I paid $300 for this van, so can't really complain. We've got blend door request circuit. Sometimes my blend doors do stick, so that does make sense that that's here. Rear mode door control circuit, panel mode door 1 control circuit. I do have some issues with the driver door switch panel sometimes as well, so that's why that's all here. Driver door lock unlock switch, lost communication with master power window switch. That makes sense. Sometimes it randomly locks itself too, so a bunch of low battery voltage codes that can be cleared pretty easily, but the others are good, so that's good. You can clear your DTCs down here on the bottom, and it will, let's see, let me hit it one more time there. There we go. So the engine, or the vehicle's in the on position currently, but not running. Okay, press OK. And it will get rid of most of them. I imagine that the tire pressure sensors will come back and the headlights will come back after I turn them on. So, but yeah, those are the only two left, which is great. The rest of them are good now. Low battery voltage. I had the battery go dead about a month ago now. So not too bad. So that's just some of the functions. I'm going to explore some more of the functions of this and see what else we can do with this scan tool. There's a few things I want to do on this van, and I want to see if I can get them done. One thing that I can do with this, which is very nice with these bidirectional scan tools, is I got rid of the seatbelt warning chime because it is pretty aggressive on Chrysler products, and don't want to have that annoying chime when I'm going 5 miles an hour in a parking lot, you know. Let me see what other things I can do with this. I'll see what we can do. So, of course, this is going to depend on the type of vehicle that you have, make and model, and what all functions it allows. But this is what Chrysler offers right here of things that you can do. The steering angle sensor, BAT match, analog braking system bleeding, and it'll give you instructions and everything to go through the whole system there. We could do tire pressure sensor reset. So again, here's your IDs. You can go through the reset process there, so you don't have to take it to a shop to get them reset if you do your own tires or replace them yourself. Injector coating, adaptive gearbox, adaptive front lighting system. This van doesn't have that, but instrument odometer correction. That's very interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. So you can write it into a new PCM and it'll show the mileage and stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. So if you replace the PCM and need to put the mileage in, you could do that. Mobilizer key programming. I think I already said that. Language change. Engine power balance. So I guess you could change the language into Spanish or something on your instrument cluster. Compression test, airbag reset, gear learning. That's very nice. So that's some of the special functions that we can do. I'm going to get into some of the individual modules and things to see what we can control through this scan tool next. So we've gotten into the IM readiness, or the OBD portion of it. I was in the diagnostics portion of it. So this is where you can control things and read, live data, freeze frame stuff as well. So if we read IM readiness, ready status after DTCs are cleared. I just cleared the codes, but the misfire monitor, all that stuff is ready. O2 sensor monitor, and you can record it and all of that, which is very, very nice. EC, let me get my finger out of the way so that you can see everything here. Catalyst monitors, all of the monitors that are ready, so that you know that it'll pass inspection. Obviously it changes depending on the state that you're in, the county that you're in a lot of times. The status of the current driving period. You've got, again, live data here. And we can see everything. Obviously, I've just got to crank it up and run it to show you some of this. But y'all know that, it'll read it. So this is just all the stuff that it'll do. Engine RPM. Ignition timing advance. We'll just do a couple of these here so that you can see. Intake air temperature. But you can see most of them. Indicator status. Short-term fuel trim. So it's got 39 monitors that you can look at. Vehicle speed sensor, time sense engine start. We'll hit OK. And what I'll do is I'll crank up the van so that y'all can see this. And so if it's red, that means it's not up to operating temperature, or it's still trying to find its groove. Obviously, with it being cold, it's going to jump all over the place, but it will get there. So there you go, 39 different monitors on this vehicle, 2008. Obviously, if it's newer, it's probably going to be more. Let's see if we can control some individual things real quick before we wrap this video up. Alright, so my van wouldn't support individual modules on this scan tool. It did on others, so I was a little disappointed in that, but I moved over to the Lexus that we have. It's a 2015 ES350. And here are some of the things that you can program here. Sensors and wireless door locks to make it fully customizable for you. One of the things I'm going to show you is we'll do the seat here. And we can set the move distance. And we can change it to off, little, or standard. So this seat moves. It's kind of like the easy entry seat, if that makes any sense. So like it will move back a lot whenever you turn the car off. If you want to change it to where it doesn't move at all or only moves a little, then you can do that. So a couple other functions here, pretty cool overall. You just have to back up to it. We've got door lock, security, and it's got to go through the modules and everything just to see what we got to do here. But again, as long as your car is compatible, you can have this fully customizable setup that you could do via the scan tool, which is so cool. You got a window open warning, you can turn that on and off, and the slide roof open, you can turn that on and off. So you can change the beat tones and all of that if you want to for that. So that's very nice. So there we go, guys. Good. I'm not going to call it a high-level scan tool because I've had more that can do more. I've had other scan tools that can do more. But this right here does actually a really good job overall of being able to scan modules individually, clear them, see exactly what's wrong. You get in depth with them, and then you also can, depending on the vehicle, do some customizable features like we just showed on the Lexus. There have been some scan tools that I can customize a bunch of stuff in my van. This one won't quite do that level of stuff. However, it basically does everything else, and I'm very happy with it. I think you will be too, especially the wireless portion of it. The tablet is very nice. The interface is nice and fast, and putting the wireless dongle in there is fantastic to make things nice and easy for you whenever you are doing scan functions with your vehicle. Comes with all the other connectors and things along those lines for charging and for over-the-air updates. And the other big thing is you don't have to put in a lot of your information and be locked into like a subscription service or being pestered with upgrades and things along those lines. It does it all right here, self-contained. You can use it forever, and it's yours, if that makes any sense. Hopefully this helps you out if you're looking for a scan tool with some functions like this. Works really well, like I said, a good mid-level scan tool I would call it, because it can't quite do everything that I have seen other scan tools do that are higher level, that are bidirectional as well. However, it's probably going to do what it needs for you to do regardless. So as long as you're not like wanting to get really in the weeds of controlling individual, like manually turning off AC compressors and things along those lines to test individual modules, this isn't something that this really can do to a big extent. But think of something just one step down, and that's exactly what this does. Again, probably more than you'll ever use it for if you're just a standard person working on a vehicle. that doesn't get really into the technical stuff too much. Hopefully this helps y'all out with the detailed test and everything that I did on the vehicles. Again, very nice scan tool overall, though. I'm just nitpicking because I've done a ton of these scan tools before. And I will have to say this one is by far one of the fastest and most responsive ones that I have tested as well, which is really good. Thanks again, y'all, for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.